Hi everyone, I'm Lori. I'm here at the Nashville Hootenanny with Kristen Mcnamara, but you go by something else. What is it?
It's Kmac.
Kmac.
Yeah.
So you want me to call you Kmac?
Sure. Yeah.
How would you describe your music, Kmac?
My music is metaphorically written mostly with ocean themed stuff. Yeah. Pirates, ocean, water, hourglasses, things like that.
Cool.
Yeah, it's different.
So where are you from? Did you grow up on the coast? Or?
Yeah. I grew up on the coast of California, but Northern California.
What part?
Near the Napa Valley.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
Very pretty. But, yeah, so I just kind of, it's an old mountain town where I grew up, so it's nothing fancy, but I love the ocean, and my last name, Mcnamara, means man of the sea, so.
So there you go, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
So, you live here in Nashville, correct?
I'm a gypsy girl. I don't really live anywhere, but
I like that. How do you do that?
I guess I just own a lot of suitcases. I don't know. I just bebop around where my music is. So I was producing a project here, and I also paint on stage and was doing some paint shows here, so I'm just here right this second. I lived here for a while, but then went to Hollywood and New York, and I've been everywhere.
So where do you think you'll end up? Do you think you'll ever plant roots anywhere?
I don't know. Probably not.
That's fun though.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It actually started because I ended up homeless. It was a really bad situation. And I panicked, and then I realized, I thought, you know what, I don't need to live anywhere, I just need to put everything into my music. So that's what I did, and I haven't lived anywhere in over a year.
Do you couch surf? Or?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, kind of, yeah. I just have friends everywhere, and I'm always working on music somewhere, you know, so it's nice to not pay rent anywhere. I mean, obviously, if I'm staying somewhere, I help out, but, you know, I mean, I don't have, like, a real expensive place to pay for. I just kind of go around and
go with the flow.
Pay for a lot of gas for my car.
So, who were your biggest musical influences?
Biggest musical influences would probably be Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks, and Def Leppard, and Celine Dion.
Def Leppard fan?
Yeah, I love rock and roll.
I've had like 3 Def Leppard fans in here tonight.
Really? Yeah, I love Def Leppard. And I love Mutt Lange, so, you know, I love that. And Johnny Cash was oddly enough, but was one of my bigger influences too. So
were your parents musical?
They were, but not professionally. They just were talented,
and they loved music. And
yeah.
You grew up listening to it.
I did. I grew up listening to rock and roll and Christmas music, and a Johnny Cash record, and that was it. And then I realized that because we didn't really have radio stations and stuff. I come from a very small town, and so I had old records and a few tapes, and didn't realize there were genres of music. So yeah, I actually used to sing country music. Funny enough, but I like writing every genre. If I could get away with it without people saying you don't know who you are, I would sing every genre. But then there's politics.
At what point in your life did you decide that this is what you had to do?
I think that it was probably when I was 11. I knew that I wanted to have a career in music, and there was no other option for anything else. So.
And so your parents were very supportive of that and encouraged you to do so?
At first, I think, because they came home and I said, I want an agent. And they were like, okay, you know, they had no clue. And then I was like, watch this. And I just stood there and sang in like this big voice, and they were like, okay. So, I don't know. I mean.
Well, did they get you an agent?
No, they didn't. I started singing at funerals, actually. I know, sounds crazy, but I did. And then I started singing at weddings, and then I moved into doing some live shows, like sitting in with a band for a couple of songs in like San Francisco, because that was like an hour and a half, 2 hours from where they lived. So, and then I got into singing for the NFL and Major League Baseball, and then started doing reality shows, and it just kind
So, what, you sing the national anthem?
Yeah.
Can you give me don't sing the whole thing, but just a little snippet, since I didn't get to hear your performance, please?
Sure. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Wow, your voice is incredible.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you're a gypsy and you're into all genres of music.
Yeah.
And I think it would be cool if you sang every genre. With a voice like that, you have every right to be able to.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if I had to really peg who I am and what I am, I guess it would be like the Stevie Nicks of my era. Just because, you know, when she was doing music, you know, in the 70s and 80s, she was bringing in pop music with an organic side where she was really singing and rocking out, but it wasn't over-the-top rock and roll. And that's kind of what I'm doing with my music. It's very pop, but it has that country feel behind it at times. But you wouldn't know it unless you really listened carefully, because on the productions there's a lot of drums, beats, synthesized whatevers. I mean, it's very dance oriented, but it, you know, if you know the story behind it, you're like, oh, okay, I can hear the influence now.
Well, I'm very intrigued. Do you play out around Nashville anywhere that we could check you out? Other than the Hootenanny, of course.
Other than the Hootenanny. You know what? I don't know if I'm playing anywhere right now, because I was in the studio. I'm trying to finish up the acoustic version of my record. So all that stuff will hit iTunes in June. But other than online, I do these online shows at stageit.com. And you can come to those, and that's kind of it's a really cool thing.
I've not heard of that. Do you have a website as well?
Yeah, KristenMcnamara.com.
You might want to spell that.
KristenMcnamara.com. Or you can just Google Kmac, and all my music and contact will pop up. So.
Okay, I've asked you all these serious questions. I'm going to end with something kind of funny. Who's your celebrity crush?
Well, I almost said something really off the wall.
Oh, I want to hear what you want to Go with your gut, girl. Go with your gut.
I almost said Ellen DeGeneres, but then I'm like, wait, it needs to be a guy.
I have a crush on Ellen, and I'm very heterosexual. She's amazing.
Yeah, I know, right? She is amazing. My friends were on her show yesterday. That's why I came here tonight, by the way, off on another tangent, but I performed the song that I wrote for them called Making the Movies Jealous. He proposed to his girlfriend in the movie theater and got 14 million views on YouTube in the last week.
Wow.
Yeah, so congratulations to Matt and Jenny.
Congratulations, Matt and Jenny.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I guess I need to give you a real crush. I guess I've always really loved Ashton
Kutcher.
Yeah.
He's pretty cute. He is.
He's pretty cute. I mean, Matthew McConaughey is cute too. It's like you don't really know because they're all really cute.
They're just all cute. Men.
That's why I have great songs. Because of them. Thank you.